an interstate super heavyweight professional contest of 8 two-minute rounds between, from the blue corner, scaling a massive 114 kilograms, the largest competitor in the tournament, hailing from idyllic, gentle Cairns, Queensland, undefeated in 5 bouts, Rod, the awesome Overett. And from the red corner, scaling 90 kilograms, hailing from Sydney, Australia, Commonwealth, WKA title holder, successful in 9 of 12 bouts, 2 knockouts, 1 kick knockout, seeking addition to his glory, Grant Barker.
All right, out of the blue corner, we have Rod Awesome Overett from Cairns in the top end of Australia. Earlville, actually, which is a suburb of Cairns. And out of the red corner, Grant Barker.
Well, Grant just caught slightly off balance there. Nice big round kick.
Plenty of power. Now we know where the name Awesome Overett's come from.
That's right. Big uppercut from Grant. Nice round kick.
Hands held up high by Overett. And has Barker on the ropes.
That's right. Grant's here to go the distance. He knows the score. He knows how many rounds there are. He'll look and pick him off. Pick his target.
Those words from his sparring partner, Peter Blumsom. And so far, the early part of this fight, Rod Overett has certainly been using the weight to advantage. Kicking between the legs and getting a warning from the referee.
Well, big jab and a right hand from Rod. He's following up. Grant in a little bit of trouble early in this fight. But it won't faze Grant. I know he's a tough man.
Let him go.
Oh, big punches from Grant. That's why they call him the bomber.
That's caused Overett to hang on. Little crash of heads, no damage done. And more so a slip than anything, Peter.
I think a slip there, right?
Come on, get him up, get him up. Away he's going. Go, don't throw. Good boys.
And the end of round 1. And with all due respect, I think Grant knows he's in for a hard night at the office.
That's right.
No, you're not counting.
A couple of big fellas throwing their weight around out there.
Interesting to have a talk with some of these guys before the night. Let's have a look on replay here now, where we can see the kick, which actually basically I think caught Grant off guard.
That's right, early. He threw a leg kick and Rod threw a leg kick right at the same time and caught him on the back of the leg and knocked him off balance.
But having a chat earlier on, I said to Rod, what were his hobbies? And he said fast motorbikes. Can you imagine 115 kgs flying around Cairns on a fast
have a big
motorbike?
bike.
I think she'd have to be a 750. From the Spurts World training camp in Cairns. Again, we have a look on replay. Kicking the feet out from underneath Grant Barker on that occasion.
Seconds down.
But his training partner, Peter Blumsom, said he's here to go the distance. And the fight itself is
8
over
2-minute rounds.
Second round.
And a big fella using his weight now.
He's prepared to go in there and do the work early with the hands and then follow up with the feet.
Oh, the bomber comes back with a vicious left hook.
Don't throw, don't throw. Away you go. Let it go.
A little bit of frustration starting to creep in what I would see here at the moment on Overett.
Oh, big work from Grant. Lovely uppercut. That's Grant's trademark. He gets in close. Throws the big one.
1 point.
And Overett looking at the corner.
That's right. Hold yourself back.
A warning probably going to Grant Barker here that on the way down you've got to leave him alone. But as Peter Blumsen said before,
Right on. Away you go.
this is what Grant Barker is known for, the working close.
No love lost between these boys.
And that's
Get it
done.
out.
Another big uppercut from Grant. Oh, left hook.
Stop. Get off him, Rod. Get off him.
Left hand of Barker's doing a lot of damage. This time Overett can't get the legs from underneath him.
Round kick from Barker. So what Grant's got to do, start using all his weapons, his powerful kicks and the big punches.
Referee Billy Bale certainly in his work, and the crowd loving every minute of this. They're enjoying this. They want more of this. At the moment, I think your sparring partner in Grant Barker now starting to come into his own.
Action plus. Here we see the big fella. He ducks under that attempted jab. Grant will work inside. He'll get his arms free. He'll look for an opening and come up with a big uppercut.
See the damage being done there. Now that
That's
one
right.
really did the damage. The uppercut, and that was
And a bit of a
the one on the way down.
They need a rest.
Bit of a clip over the ear as he went down.
In the corner from Cairns, from the Sports World Gym, is Rod the Awesome Overett. Come out guns blazing in the first round. The hands working overtime,
Seconds down.
the feet catching Grant Barker off guard, but that round was definitely Barker's.
That's right. You see Grant working inside again. He struggles to get his arms free.
Round 3.
And bang. Big uppercut.
And into action straight away.
Don't throw. Don't throw.
And the sign of better things to come. Main fight just around the corner. The World Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. And it's on in centre ring here now.
That's right.
Grant attempting to lead off with that jab.
Stop. Let him have. Let his head go. Come on. Come on.
Covering up.
Oh, big right, overhand right, and another overhand right from Barker. Barker struggling with the extra 24 kilos in there.
Hands off. Hands off. Come on.
Big punches from Grant.
The uppercut, the punch of Barker's doing the damage.
Let the ropes go, Rod. And so.
And as the co-commentator Peter Blumsen said before, be able to do the damage and get the legs out from underneath and then work up top.
Come on, punch away. Let him go.
Well, Overett throwing big uppercuts of his own. I think Grant a little bit fatigued, a bit. He has a lot of extra weight to give away.
Come on. Away you go.
115 kilograms against 93. Certainly is, and if you've got 115 leaning on you when you've just copped one, it's
Let him go, Grant. Come on.
not an easy thing to shrug off.
Heavy load. Rod trying to sweep. Oh, big punch from Grant, just missing.
And the bell to win the round. Round 4 just around the corner. The first one I'd probably give to the visitor from Cairns, but definitely Grant Barker's the second round. How do you just see the fight at the moment?
It's pretty even. I'm a bit disturbed that Grant looks a little bit tired. He's got so much weight to give away. But I know he's a fit man. I know he trains extremely hard. He trains every day, 7 days a week, twice a day.
Been under trainer Mick Spink's care for some 3.5 to 4 years. And probably the fighter with probably more experience and even youth on his side, Grant Barker, with 9 wins and 3 losses compared to Rod Overett's 5 wins, 2 by KO. Both fighters have actually had 2 KO wins. One kick KO for Grant Barker.
Kick from Grant Barker there on the replay, just catching him on the chin.
Back in centre ring, round 4.
Overett stalking once again, trying to get and use his weight.
Overett in centre ring. Barker it is on the ropes.
Oh, big right hand from Rod there.
Stop! Stop! Get off him, Rod. Get off him.
What's Barker got to do, Peter, to keep away from this fella leaning on him all the time?
Well, he's got to... He can punch him like that for a start, but he's got to move. He's got to use his jab and his combinations and get on his toes a little bit. The big fella's just leaning on him and Grant's standing there and getting caught. Grant's got to hit with a big explosive combination and get around and move about. Kick the big fella off. That's why he's got to get out of the corner there, move, be light on his feet.
Well,
Come on, turn out of there, Grant.
left and right hand combinations here from Overett. Back comes Barker.
Just when you think Grant's too tight, he comes back with a punch like that.
Well, is he letting the big fella spend his pennies?
Maybe. See, Grant's got to stick and kick, stick and jab. He's getting caught inside, and inside's not the place to be when you're fighting somebody that much heavier than you.
Hands of Overett now a lot lower than they were early. So that now gives the target for Barker.
A little bit too much wrestling from Grant for my liking. I'd like to see him get out of there. Hit and move.
So both fighters with their hands down very low.
Oh, that's the sort of punches Grant can come out with at any moment. Big combination. There he goes. Overett hanging on for dear life.
1, 2, 3.
The 8 count being put on by referee Billy Miles. Overett doesn't look like a well boy.
Well, I think the bell's going to save him.
He needed that. To give Grant a lot more confidence. He knows he can hurt him.
Well, Alan Betts in the corner with Rod Overett, and also in there is Dave Hedgecock talking to him. So it'll be interesting to find out what he can do, because it was a great round from Barker on that occasion. Stinging right and left combinations. Let's have a look at it on replay again. Right uppercut there from the big fellow.
Rod
And as
Overett.
Peter said before, just when you think that Barker's in trouble, out comes that stinging right hand again.
Big punches.
Good
Right
uppercut.
uppercut. Looking overhand right. Another uppercut. Catching him on the chin. And Rod Overett hanging on for all he's worth.
I'll see you after, Doc.
Well, that gives us a bit of leeway now. That has Barker ahead on points in my card. But he's recovered in the corner by the look of him. Rod Overett from Cairns, Earlville, the top end of Australia.
Seconds down. Round 5.
And round 5 of this scheduled 8-rounder. Will it go the distance? Grant Barker getting right on top in that round. And
Oh, another big clubbing right from Grant. And another right hand. Big punches from Grant. And another right hand. Uppercut. That's why we call him the bomber at the gym. Down goes Rod Overett.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
well, Dave Hedgecock telling Overett to keep working around, keep moving around. Let him chase you. But he doesn't. He comes up.
On again. I think Grant's got his mark now. Hitting as he pleases. This is just about it. That's it, Billy Mail stops the fight. A very excitable Grant Barker.
And the crowd loving that. And both fighters to a standing ovation. And Pete, you said before, no love lost between these two, and that's fairly evident in the ring. Here's the right hand, the first one that did the damage.
Yeah, and they're both huge men, but Rod and extremely large.
Yeah, let's have a look at Grant Barker. This is the finishing blows. The right hand right on the side of the head.
That's right. He's been schooled well in punching. He knows how to wind him up. He's got a lot of power. I can testify to that being his sparring partner.
And even in centre ring now, as shows a gesture of sportsmanship, Grant Barker. Rod Overett still a little tottery on the feet.
Well, I think Rod should go back to the gym and do a bit of road work.
Again on replay. When you're that weight, you cop one, you're a little bit off balance. It's pretty hard to come back.
Right.
Look at that stinging left hand. And the lights went out. So another TKO victory this time for Grant Barker. So he now goes...
Of the fifth round, the winner by knockout, Grant Barker.
So 3 knockouts going to his credit. And his 10th win. And no doubt we'll learn a lot from that particular fight, because there wouldn't be too many guys as big as that he's fought in his career.
No, that's right. He's going to learn he can't get caught inside with those big fellas. They'll just lean on you and drag a lot of energy.
All right, let's go back to centre ring and our announcer, Ray Connolly.
Presentation to Grant Barker.
I would like to thank everybody for coming tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank Rod, especially coming down from Queensland. When I saw him, I freaked out a bit. But just proves that if you've got a bit of heart, you can beat the big fellas. And just hang around, because the main event's going to be a great fight. Thank you very much.